Our featured resident here at Governor's Ridge this month is a young lady named Bobbie Shannon. And Bobbie, my name's Bobbie also. Are we going to be confused?
I don't think so.
Well, like we were talking about before we started the interview, you can call me Bobbie if I can call you Bobbie.
You sure can call me Bobbie.
Thanks so much. I appreciate the opportunity to visit with you, and you're our very first featured resident for Governor's Ridge with a video interview, and we've just looked forward to sitting and spending a little time with you and talking about your coming up. I understand that you came up in the Paradise area before coming to Decatur.
That's correct. I went to school first grade through graduation at Paradise. Then I went to Fort Worth and went to business school and went to work.
Was that Tech?
No. It was Brantley Drawn. And then I lived in Fort Worth until 1960, and then we moved back up to Decatur.
Well, what was it like growing up in Paradise?
Well, it was fun, but I tell you, the kids nowadays wouldn't think it was, but I was a Depression child, and it was pretty rough.
Tell us a little bit about what you remember about those times.
Well, my mom did the best she could for me. She worked in the hospital here in Decatur, made $5 a week, and we had everything that we needed or wanted, and it was good times.
Well, that is great, and I've heard the stories from my own family, my grandmother and grandfather telling stories about during those times they'd have people get off the train and come up to their back door and ask for something to eat, and they got fed. My grandmother and grandfather fed them if they needed something.
Well, our house was right by the railroad tracks, and there never was anyone came to our back door that my great-grandmother didn't. It might have been just a biscuit and sausage or something like that, but she never turned anyone away.
That's that do unto others.
Yes, it is. It's too bad we don't have more of that today, isn't it?
It absolutely is. Well, Bobbie, so you grew up in Paradise and then spent some time in Fort Worth. And then what brought you to Decatur? And I understand that you have been in Decatur many, many years.
Well, my mom was ill, and so we came up to stay with her for 3 months. And I told my husband, I said, I'll go and stay 3 months, but I'm coming back to Fort Worth. I'm not going to live up there. So at the end of the 3 months, as it was getting closer, I said, let's put our house up for sale and build up here. And so we did.